over the past year, I've had a really big change in my mindset when it comes to spending and overconsumption. I started feeling very overwhelmed, very stressed, and a lot of anxiety with all of the things that I had in my closet. I used to love thrifting. I still love thrifting, but it was one of those things where I would go thrifting 3 times a week and I would spend $30 each thrift trip. Like, that adds up. And yes, maybe I was getting a good deal because with $30 I was buying more clothes than I would have if I went to any other like shopping store. But if I was just adding to the pile of clothes that I already had in my closet, it just doesn't make sense anymore. And it's happened to me with shoes, it's happened to me with makeup. I like hyper fixate on something and then I keep wanting more of it. And the same thing happened to me with perfume. I somehow ended up on perfume TikTok. I just started buying perfume because I was so curious. It added up very fast. And don't get me wrong, I have perfume in my collection that I love and wear every day, but I don't want to keep anything that I know that I'm not going to wear. And this is something that I am applying to almost everything in my life when it comes to what I have. I don't think I'll film any of my other declutters just because I have been getting rid of things slowly. I have been putting things up for sale, everything that I can, giving things away to my family, and I just don't want to have it in my mind that I want to film. So I probably won't, but that is my reasoning behind why I'm making this video. I don't want this intro to be too long. I hope that you guys kind of understood where I'm coming from. Moving forward, I'm not completely sure what the future of my very small channel looks like. A lot of the content that I will film before was a lot of like thrift hauls, shopping hauls, and I don't feel inspired or motivated anymore to film those type of videos. Let's just go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna jump right into the first perfume that I'm gonna declutter, and yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy the video. So the first perfume that I'm getting rid of is this one. This is Foyer de Joy by Joy. I bought this perfume at Marshall's. I really love the bottle. The bottle reminds me of a Toka fragrance bottle. There's really nothing wrong with this perfume or any of the ones that I am decluttering. I just know that I'm not going to wear it. This is not my preferred scent profile anymore. This is a very citrusy rose perfume. I probably used this once. I've heard that perfumes that have citrus notes in them may come across as like cleaning product, and I didn't get this before, but I think I get it now. I'm just not going to wear it, so I'm getting rid of this one. Goodbye. Okay, I have a couple here from this same brand, Jean Marc Paris. These perfumes were so affordable. I think I bought both of them at Ross for $12. For that price, these perfumes are actually kind of a steal because they smell very, very nice. Very generic, which is why I've decided that I don't want them in my collection because I have other perfumes that smell better. This has marshmallow and strawberry in the notes, which is why I decided to buy it. And I did wear this a few times actually, but the last time that I wore it, it was a very hot day outside and it gave me a headache. It made me a little bit nauseous because it was too strong. Because of that, every time that I smell it, it kind of turns my stomach a little bit. Another one from that same brand that I'm getting rid of is this one. This is called Love Me Tonight. Again, this perfume smells very nice. Quite honestly, both of them smell so similar on the skin. It's that same sweet fruity perfume. Getting rid of this. The next one that I am getting rid of is this Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. You guys, I bought this at the beginning of my perfume collection obsession. All I had on my For You page on TikTok was perfume. I bought this on Amazon for $30, but the reason why I bought this was because this was said to be a very good dupe to Seven Virtue Vanilla Woods. I have Vanilla Woods and I love Vanilla Woods. In my head, it made sense to buy a dupe of the perfume that I already have. So whenever I run out of Vanilla Woods, I have a backup. I don't love this as much as I love that one, and I'm not going to wear this one if my Vanilla Woods ever finishes, because I would just go ahead and repurchase that one because I love that one and not this one. So it makes no sense that I have this in my collection, and they don't smell identical. They smell similar but not identical. The next one that I have here is a Britney Spears perfume. This is Blissful. I also bought this at the beginning of my perfume journey. This was very affordable. I think I bought this for $20 at Ross, and this is the full 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. I was very excited when I found this because I remember this being a newer release. This perfume, guys, smells so nice. It has a very prominent melon note, and it's also a very white floral. Such a pretty scent. But I have a perfume in my collection that I absolutely love, you guys, that smells somewhat similar to this, and I will always reach for that one over this one. So getting rid of this one. Pretty bottle, but I don't need it. So all right, I have a few Dossier perfumes here because I also bought a lot of Dossier. All of the ones that I've kept in my collection, I really do love, and I wear them very often. But these two, I'm not going to wear. So the first one that I have here is an original by Dossier. This is Oud and Rose on Fire. And when I first got this and I wore it, I really did like this. All I could smell was a very light honey scent. Recently, I've tried wearing this. I don't know if the perfume changed over time. I haven't had this that long. And now all I can smell is rose water with honey in it, and it smells like tap water to my nose. I don't know, that makes no sense, but that's all I can think about when I wear this, and I don't like it. Also, this has oud in the name, but I smelled no oud in this perfume. So the other Dossier fragrance that I'm getting rid of is this one. This is Ambery Peach. I was trying to do something with this one. I was gonna print out like a little mini, I think it's the Bitter Peach from Tom Ford. I was gonna print out a small picture and then tape it on here, and I never did. I really like the way that this smells. It smells very nice. But I have a fragrance in my collection that smells so similar to this. I think that fragrance was also trying to dupe Tom Ford Bitter Peach because they literally smell the same. And I like that one better. But I think it all comes down to the packaging and the price point for me. The one that I have in my collection that I decided to keep was a little bit more expensive, and the packaging is a lot cuter. So I don't need two in my collection, so I'm getting rid of this one as well. Another one that I'm getting rid of is this very cute Halloween perfume. I love the bottle of this. It reminds me so much of Beauty and the Beast because of where they keep the rose. This perfume also has very interesting notes. This has like banana leaf and violet and seawater, and I did wear this one a few times. There is a little bit of a dent here, but similarly to what happened with this perfume right here, the Pink Kiss, happened with this one. I wore this one on a very hot day. It made me nauseous. All right, I have another Middle Eastern perfume here that I also bought on Amazon. This is Dirham Wardi. When I bought it, I remember watching a lot of videos saying that this was a very good dupe to Good Girl. I don't own Good Girl, so I don't know how true that is. I would wear this all the time when I worked as a waitress at a restaurant. This is what I would wear because it was cheap, it smelled good. But every time that I try to wear it now, that's all I think about, and I really don't want to think about my time as a waitress. It also doesn't last at all. Okay, the next one that I am getting rid of is this Signorina Misteriosa by Salvatore Ferragamo. I think that the last video that I posted in my channel was a perfume haul, and I hauled this perfume there. I remember buying this and smelling it and being so in love with the way that this smelled. It is such a pretty, very sweet, dark berry perfume, and I did wear this very often, but then I stopped wearing it. I don't know why, because it still smells very nice, but I just don't wear it anymore. I don't think there's much left in here, and I also lost the cap. I'm just not loving it the way that I used to, and I don't want to force myself to wear it just because I have it. So I have one that's still in the box. This is Yes I Am Delicious by Cacharel. I bought the original one, the one that comes in the black bottle and red lipstick, and I love that one. This smells like a Tootsie Roll to me. It smells very artificial, sweet, sugary, chocolatey perfume. I'm not going to wear it, so giving this one away. I'm also gonna get rid of this. I
I bought this at Didi's for $10, so very affordable. I'm gonna put this over here because it's too big to hold on camera. This is Ed Hardy Koi. It smells very similar to my Dossier version of Santal 33. This perfume also has very interesting notes. I think there's like seaweed in here. This is Perry Ellis Orchid. This also came as a set. I bought this at Ross. I don't remember the price. Maybe I bought it for like $20. But I bought this perfume because a YouTuber here that I watched all the time before would rave about this perfume. So when I saw this one, I bought it immediately, and this actually smells very nice, but I don't wear this. I don't wear it. I don't know why, because I like how it smells, but I don't reach for it. So I don't want to force myself to wear it if I don't want to, because then I'm really just not going to like it at all. So getting rid of this. All right, that was everything. That was my last perfume. I feel good. I can finally get rid of them, give them away. And I would love to hear from any of you guys if you guys are going through something similar. Have you guys had that change in mindset as well? Have you been trying to be more conscious with what you're spending? Have you guys been decluttering anything? If you guys have anything to share, I would love to know. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.